Okay, you throw away this one that is behind me. You throw away that one. Because that one's bent. You throw away the bent ones. Why do we have more bent ones? Throw away this one. Throw away this one. Throw away this one. This is a fucking tooth. That's an acorn. Acorn goes up there, though, for some fucking reason, doesn't it? And then the tooth goes right there. I don't know why we're keeping those. Oh, fucking Lego brick in the tool drawer. That goes right there. Oh, got a nut. That goes there. Tooth is in the wrong spot.
Ready to
Sorry,
play some
my apologies.
cards?
It goes in the tooth hole. Sorry. For this being like a, oh, here's the cleaning thing. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Oh, God.
Yes. Let's
Hi,
all laugh.
Osmodai_00. Happy you're here.
Get headshots with
James
the rifle.
158. So happy you're here. Melamoogle. It's a pleasure to see you.
Game! No! I'm not dead yet. You stop that. Oh, God. Did he die? I can't see anything. What even? They come, they eat, they fuck, they leave.
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you. I love you so much.
Real handful.
Look over there! Royal Army tanks!
This is far too many.
Wait, can I? Yes! I found what it's for. I'm gonna destroy these cabbages. My cabbages! Wait, I gotta do it right. My cabbages! Is that better? They're the wider ones now? We've given them a specific... You can stand on top of missile megs. Just make sure to carefully time your jump. Oh, I'm bad at that. As I was saying... I'm going with the battle nuns. Let's watch the fight. 40% chance. The bell rings. The battle nuns leap forward. Her sword flashing. The gladiators. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Words mouth make word go blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, I want to see this. Bad lily pads go in the leaf prison. Spirit. Has anything in mind for us to do? A kiss would be a start. Heck yeah! Well, there went that car. But yeah, only vehicles. Also, does anybody else feel like that thing's missing a texture? Oh, it's a saucer of milk. Why is it fluorescent? Why is the milk fluorescent? It is cast. This is radioactive.
Yo. Skulls Cupcakes. How you doing?
This milk is so white it belongs in a mason jar. Let me take the calamari.
Oh, hello, Lamith. Fancy seeing you here.
Help! And we unlock something. Make all your... Oh, I get a sparkly wand
Hello, everybody. Hello. 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 Why am I getting skylight? Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello, Clue. Hello, Snow. Hello, Asmodai. Hello, James. Hello, Mellow. Hello, Skulls. Hello, Larmith. I hope y'all are doing all right. I am having a very high anxiety day, so I apologize a little bit for that. I want to show you what I've been up to, though. So, a lot of you have seen this.
Hey!
Like, they're coming into here,
Blair, you're really good at this game.
and then we get our music, right, for entering. Like, a lot of you have seen this bit. So, I've been working on this, though. Also, hello, Fuji. Hello, Starry. I've been working on this a bit. So I'm slowly working on enclosing the top. I'm about halfway covered. I've still got to get that gap, but... I've been quite serious. I'll go free cam for this. But yeah, I've been... You can see how much I've got of that. I haven't touched the floor. I haven't worked on any of that yet in a bit, so that hasn't made progress. But I've also learned a thing with warp plates and stuff. So one of the things is you saw me come in over here, right? Ow! Hey, Somya. So you hi, Rose. So you saw me come in here. I can't go back now. I found out you only need the stone in one of them, so you can turn off the ability to go back. So I can make one-way passages now. So I don't have to worry about people going back to the starter area. If I go through here, I also can't go back. So you just have to take the stone out, and then people cannot return. So there is a nice advantage there. I haven't done much else to speak of for that. I did I did go to a bastion the other night. It did not pan out. I was hoping to find a magma spawner. The bastion I got was abysmal. But we do have a new friend in our base. So at the grinder here, we have a new friend. We have this Allay friend. Now, the Allay friend is there simply to collect the rotten flesh, except I have too much now already. I only need... I don't need more than this, right? I don't need more than that. But this is just after one night. After one night, that thing was completely overloaded, and there was too much. Because as the zombies fall, they are dropping the rotten flesh, and yeah, there's plenty. I had to do this, though, to... for when the zombies escape. I'm not pleased with having to do that, but yeah. And then I moved the campfires up into the ceiling. I could eat the rotten flesh. That is an option. I was having a lot of trouble getting the drops to actually be on here because the Allay are really accurate. So they kept throwing it onto that and missing the hopper. Putting the glass panes has stopped that issue. So just if I go... Give it a second. He likes to go up that hole. Come back down. But yeah, he tries to throw it onto the note block, so putting those glass panes there, it goes in now. Usually. And he'll pick up any he misses, so it's not the worst. His aim is really bad now that y'all are watching. He's getting performance anxiety. But yeah, you can see it's going in. But like I said, I have too much. Oh crap, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your rotten flesh. There you go. I accidentally clicked on him. But yeah, I've got more than enough rotten flesh to last a lifetime. So any of it being missed is whatever. So that's been added. You can see I'm good on Skulk. I've misplaced one of my Skulker boxes, and I do not know where it went. So, yeah. The other thing I've done, so I'm working on moving my storage. Because y'all have occasionally made comments about how much of a mess this is, and you're not wrong. So I'm working on moving my storage. Here. Yeah, it's not in there. So this is my new storage area that I'm working on in the bottom of the orb. And this will be organized. And you might be wondering how I'm planning on actually, like, hiding things. So this is the fun part. This is my method for hiding them. Is this not cool? So I can put whatever block is going to be in the chest right behind the armor stand. And then I can easily work with that. The only issue I do run into is that pixel is directly in line with the block. So there is a Z fighting issue that will happen here. So I'm gonna have to put in some sort of like trim in order to cover these. I did have them turned around the other way, but then you would see the lid poke through whenever I open them, and I don't want that either. So I'd rather deal with covering up the Z fighting on these little spots than deal with the chest poking through. But yeah, so completely hidden. I can change these to whatever block I want them to be. Hey, Jing. Also, hello, Lapis. I don't know if I said hello. But yeah, so I've decided I'm gonna move my storage into here. And I've been working on skulking the bottom of the sphere. I'm leaving the line so I can easily tell what layer I'm on, but yeah, no, this is gonna be my whole storage system is gonna be in here. I have plenty of space to do any little redstone contraptions I want inside of this as well. So if I want to do some simple auto farms, which is where we come to the start of today's thing. I need a lot of food. I'm on my last bit of potatoes, and I don't want to have to keep farming potatoes. That's the big thing. I don't want to have to keep doing it. So what I would like to set up today is I would like to set up an auto pumpkin farm. That is my goal. I would like to do an auto pumpkin. Well, specifically an auto pumpkin pie farm. Now, the only things I know that I would need for this is, like, in order to do this quickly and cleanly, right? I need 4 breakers. If I want to do this the way I want to, I need 4 breakers. At least. I need sugarcane, which would need more. So I'm going to need a good chunk of breakers. Yeah, no, skulls reminded me that they existed. So I need a lot of breakers. We'll just make more. We'll make more breakers. Like, I'm always going to need these. I like these blocks a lot. So breakers, blaze rod, redstone dust. Okay. For those who don't know, this is a modded one. There aren't a lot of mods in this pack. I mean, there are, but there aren't a lot that are actually required. I think there's only like 10 that are required on the server. But I try not to do anything that's too intense as far as like what it requires. I'm gonna need more anyway. I also do bees for honey to make the sugar. True. I'm not going to go that route, but I could definitely do that. You are not wrong. Okay, we need breakers. Okay, so we need breakers. I have pumpkins in one of these. Pumpkins, we're going to need the seeds. Let's grab that. So, okay. So we need that. We're going to need dirt so we can till them and plant them. We don't technically need water, do we? Water is not actually required for this. Once you've got the stems grown, you've got the stems grown. So that should be good there. We're going to need sugarcane. We're going to need hoppers. We're going to need observers. We're going to need crafters. The only part that's going to suck is I'm going to need eggs. So I'm going to actually have to go that route at some point. Which is fine. I don't mind it, but it is just one of those things like, yeah, I'm going to need to do that at some point. So and I'll take these just in case. Okay. I'm gonna need some building blocks. Also, my scaffold is gone. New scaffold. I'm trying to decide what building block to use. I'm not too particular, but you know what? There we go. Okay. Oop. Up we go. Okay. Now again, it doesn't really matter which way I face. I am going to need my food somewhere. It doesn't matter. We're going to do this outside and it's going to be hidden and we'll never see it again. So it doesn't need to be the nicest thing in the world, but it is nice to have it looking a little bit nice while we work on it at least. Okay. So we just pick a spot. I could feed it in directly into the chest in order to get it to go. I'm going to be a little bit annoying with this because I am going to use the warp plates. And the reason I'm using the warp plates is I don't know how I'm going to set up my sorting system specifically. Like, the sorting system is going to be able to kind of have its own setup to go into each spot, right? Like, each spot's going to be able to go wherever it wants. I'm going to set up I'm going to do wireless item transportation using the warp plates to send them where I need them to be at the rate that they're created. But the catch of that is that I want to make sure that I'm collecting things in the right spots. It's like one of those like little things of, yeah, I could do it other ways, sure, but I don't want to. Okay, so let's go there, and then we can get rid of you. And we're just gonna make a little platform for ourselves. And we don't need the scaffold now. Oop, okay. Cool. So the start of this is we need... Just trying to think. We need to start with the dirt, right? Which I needed more than 4 dirt. I needed 8 dirt, didn't I? If I want them to be able to grow. But this should be, in order to do this, it would be there, 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 and then there, 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 there. Okay. I don't normally... Ow. Rude. Would be that, and that, and then... Okay, so those will grow. I need to get dirt, though. Whee! I am still under my no rocket rule. We'll see how long that lasts. I think it'll last quite a while, but... I have faith in me. I don't know if you have faith in me, but I have faith in me. Because, yeah, I do like Elytra, but I don't think that you should be using it to travel too much, because I think you end up becoming reliant on it and don't actually learn to love your own builds, you know? Ow. Hey, Beard. Okay, now I'm looking at this and I've already created an issue for myself. So if I place the breaker, I'm going to have no way to get the material out of the breaker if I use this. So what I would need to do, actually, is I'm going to need to get rid of you. You can go there. I'm going to get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. So now we know all four are covered. You know what? I'm going to do this in a different way. Just because I don't want to make a awkward design. So I'm going to do this again. Where is my magnet? Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to get rid of you, and then plant you, and you. There, because we don't need it to be the most efficient. Obviously, if there's more things spawning there, we have a chance of more. Hi, Finn. Hi, Elusive. Okay, so if we do that, that'll give us our 4 pumpkins, right? That's our 4 pumpkin spot. Now I didn't need to break these. I do need those, and then we want a breaker, a breaker, a breaker, a breaker. Do that, do that, do that, do that. So that'll handle collecting the pumpkins for us. We don't even need anything in it, because since you can break it with your fist. So that is good there. Now I'm going to need to place a bunch more planks so we have more platform. The thing for me, like, I do think Elytra is a nice thing for, like, Elytra I don't have an issue with. I just think that the rocket perk of it leads to too many people quickly traveling rather than actually enjoying the experience of traveling. And I say this as somebody who is a walking sim player, and I think walking sims are some of the best games. It's the aspect of exploring that matters so much, you know? Okay, so we do that. This technically will work as soon as I get a clock on it. So what I would like to do is I'm going to do that. You're a breaker. You're not the right block. We're going to do that. Actually, I'm going to do you. Okay. If I do, well, okay, so if I do an observer on top, that would tell when it's there, but I would still need to send the signal over. I'm gonna need a clock regardless for what I'm doing, Somia is kind of the thing. Unless I do delays and time it perfectly. But I shouldn't be able to hear that over here. Which is also part of why it's over there. But, like, yeah, I could put observers on top that are checking for those to be grown and then send a signal over. I guess. Want me to. The catch is just I gotta do that, and then it'd be there. believe the only catch is I need to do that. See, that doesn't... The problem is that doesn't send enough of a signal, right? Like, it got that, but it didn't... It doesn't send enough of a signal to reach this, so I would have to do more if I do this method, right? Like, that's the thing that I kind of wanted to avoid. Is like, I'm not sure the best way to get the signal over to this without having an annoying setup of, and I hate that, like, I know what I can do. I want to send the signal. Okay, let's see. I think I can do, it's going to cost me 4 observers to do this, maybe less if I get it right, but there, and then we do you and you and you. They don't require a minimum signal strength. The catch is that the observer, Somia, only sends out a signal strength of 1. Observers don't send out a strong signal strength unless you put a repeater or something behind them to actually power them. Like, observers are weak. But I might be able to do this. I'm not sure. There we go. I can do that. I mean, it wasn't, though. I mean, it wasn't sending that out, or that would have fired. It did not send... It did not get the signal down to this from the observer. It did not power it. There was no power being sent here. Like, it's not the breakers needing a certain power level. It literally does not send... See? It's not... the redstone doesn't like the 1 tick. It has nothing to do with the breaker. It's not powering this. This isn't getting power. Is what I'm saying. It's not leaving... It's not even getting there. I thought the rule was if this was there, it could do it. Will it work if I do that? Okay, that does it. I didn't think it connected on glass. Again, I didn't think it connected on glass is not saying glass isn't transparent. I didn't think it connected on glass was my statement. Okay, so that'll work. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that works. Like, this is a working pumpkin farm now. Technically, I should probably add a little more light to it. For sake of everything. Make sure it's extremely well lit, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, I need to get the materials out of this into the next step. So that would be there. Throw you down. There. Okay. So those will fire. That'll work. That gets that there. Okay. So now I need that to go... Give me a handful of things here, but I'm going to need... Which way do you face? You face me. Okay. So I want you there and you there. And you there. You there. You there. You there. Okay. So that will send the pumpkins to the crafter. Hello? Anyone else confused? Because weren't there pumpkins here a little bit ago? Hello? Oh, there might. I don't remember grabbing those. Okay, so one of you needs to be a pumpkin. Okay. Oh, thank you. Forgot about the magnet. Okay. So that goes there. That's good. Hi, Bigby. Okay. So that goes there. And then I also need to get into this setup. I need sugar and eggs. The eggs are going to be the annoying part. Sugar, we're going to need another farm. This one will need... We don't need water if we have mud. So let's go get mud. Okay, we got mud. Get a little more dirt. Okay. I appreciate that, Lee. Okay. Okay. Oh, nope, not in there. Okay. I didn't grab sugarcane. Oh no, Jing. Do. Where are your eggs at, Lee? Where? Eggs. Over here. Whoa! Almost became one with the chickens. Okay, I should be able to do that, and then... There we go, okay. Lee is over there working on a prismarine thingy. Okay. Go in here. Go back over here. Okay. So now I'm gonna modify this setup a little bit that I've already done. And the reason I'm doing that is there is a backlog issue that will happen that I am aware of. So if I'm going to take this one out, and we're going to do it on this other side too. And then we're going to grab this. Ah, I see, Jing. Yeah, I would assume unless you are like directly plugged in to the computer, which then you're going to be wired and that changes the experience as well. So now what I need in here is I need to make sure there is at least brown eggs. And I don't need brown eggs in this one, but I need pumpkins to get into that one. I've currently only got the 2 pumpkins, so we've got to wait a little bit. And then brown eggs into this one. I'm going to use copper hoppers for a large portion of this because I need to make sure that the items going in are exactly what we want them to be. And I guess technically this one doesn't need to be. But we want to make sure that the items going in are exclusively able to go in without it backing up too much. So anything that's connected to the pumpkins has to be the one... Actually, no, I'm happier with this. So eggs are going to go directly into one of these two. I'm not sure which one, right? And then I'm going to have... I need to make sure pumpkins also go in. So pumpkins can be in this. That'll be good. Then we need sugarcane going into one and eggs going into one. And I want to make this fairly compact, so I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I would want a small spot for the chickens. So if I do... I get rid of you and you, because you're lit well enough from the other side. If I do you, and we say chickens go here, right? The chickens are going to be... I want this to be kind of cute. Leave me alone. So we'll do chickens across the top, right? Now the chickens do drop feathers, so I'm going to have to filter out the feathers. So I'm going to have to put a thing below this that'll grab the feathers. So there. I'll have to do a dropper on the other side, basically. But we'll do that there. Feathers will go down into this one. They won't go into this one. And then eggs will be up here. Eggs will go across this way. Being, like, the reason I like the copper hoppers and breakers and stuff is they allow you to compact redstone in really fun ways. And while I don't need to compact it this much, I enjoy the idea of doing it. Now, I wanted to do the chickens up here, but I am realizing I've got redstone on this, so I would have to go at least one higher if I wanted to do this. Actually, wait, no, I don't have to. We can do that, and then the chickens can be on the mud. I should get some... I could get glass. I don't need glass, but I can go there. Okay, chickens go in here. Okay, we've got chickens. Not a lot of chickens, but we've got chickens, which should be more than enough. There we go. Okay. So that will be enough to give us our eggs eventually. Eventually that'll give us our eggs, which are all currently in there. In there. Okay. So you egg, you egg, you egg, you egg. This one will need a feather, and then this one will need a feather in order to get those to go down. I'm going to have to do a dropper below this, which will be fine. Hey, Io! How's it going? Okay. So, let's see. That's good, that's good. I need sugarcane now, right? So in order to do sugarcane, we need another breaker pointed into sugarcane, which will be trying to grow. I could put... Wait. Can I do this? If I put you there, I can. Okay. We can make this really compact. So we go there, there. Sugarcane will be on top of this. Wait, I thought you could plant... Can you not plant this on this? Is it only bamboo? I thought you could place sugarcane on... Or I need water. I still need a water source, don't I? That goes there. 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 Now, I'm going to have a little bit of a rough spot here. Because they're going to try to escape. And I don't want that. Okay, I should have thought further ahead here, and I didn't. I want you there, you there. Did I place those backwards? I did place those backwards, damn it. Oh, Cameron Brain, why? Whoa! I'm done here now. Okay. The inconsistency with the directional placement of so many things in Minecraft will forever drive me nuts. Okay, there. Don't need those. There, okay. So now I just need to get on these blocks, I need to get the sugarcane. But in order to do that, I need water, because apparently I'm not allowed to place... Because you can plant sugarcane on mud. I'm not wrong, right? Nobody's told me I can't do that. I'm pretty sure that is like 100% a thing now. And I don't think I'm wrong there. But I need water. Okay, I just need water. I don't need the hopper method, Bigby, but I do appreciate that. Okay, so there's that. Now I don't want the water to flood away, so I need stairs. I'm gonna do stairs and 2 trapdoors. Okay. So in theory, I mean, other than I need to create a trash thing for the feathers. Which I could save the feathers. I don't know what use I have for feathers at all. What good are feathers, everybody? Can we tell me what good feathers are? Do I have a reason I should keep feathers? Book and quill is pretty good. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough need. I don't use arrows, so that's not really a need. Yeah, I don't think there's a use for me to keep them. We ain't doing that, Bigby. That's where we start touching on cultural appropriation. Don't want to do that. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so now that's planted. That's there. Now we do that. And that. What do we need? Brushes actually are a decent one, Starry. Brushes are a decent one. That's a valid possibility, but I feel like the rate at which I would need them is small enough that I can probably just swipe them. I don't think there's enough of a need for me to grab a ton of them. But I do like where your head's at. So in theory, this is done. Yeah, it could be cosmetic thing. I think I'll worry about that when we get to it then. But this should, in theory, be working already, which is great. I just need to make sure everything... The only thing we don't have is something to fire the crafter. Like, the crafter is not currently firing. Hey, Gregs! Which are these guys. So in order to get these guys to fire, I need to send a signal to them underneath. Because that's the only open spot for them yet. So we need to send a signal to them, because they're going to spit it out the front, and if I put the warp plates over here, we'll be good. So that'll have that covered where the food's coming out. But I need to send a signal to them every once in a while to try and craft. So my best bet would be to take a signal from the pumpkin firing things, and then I'll just be one off, but the pumpkins will keep growing regardless, and that'll fire. So I can just take from, like, this. I could take from this, do a comparator out and fire it, or I could do an observer that just detects when there's an update in that block to fire it. Or I could take an observer on the back of the breaker and go down. There's a lot of ways I could get this signal. But I'm not sure which one I want to use. So that's the question right now, is what do I want to use to get the signal from? So, okay, so here's a fun thing with the mod pack that I currently have on the server, and this is something for Lee as well. Go in here, go options, go to music and sounds, and then individual sounds. So in this case, you could type Guardian. There you go. And then you could just lower all of these specifically. I've already lowered the Enderman, so that way whenever I go to the Ender, it's not loud. But you can pick whichever things you want, the specific sounds, and you can turn those specifically down. Because turning off hostile mob sounds means you're going to be putting yourself in danger or need to tweak it constantly. But if you change just these specific ones, you can go, okay, I want to change, like, because I'd still want to know when they're shooting beams at me. Like, I wouldn't want to remove the Guardian beam sound. But the Guardian death sound, I don't need to hear that much. Right? Like, I don't need to hear the death sound. I think this is just individual sounds is the name of the mod, but I use it on the breakers and placers. Which mostly use dispenser sounds as a you're fine, sorry. Okay. Yeah. If I do an observer here, this would fire every time there's an update to that, but I don't think that'd be enough. I think I want to do it every time it breaks, so I want to get the signal from every time I think the breaker fires. And I believe that would include, like, I think if I do this, that will fire. Or I should get one when it fires. So if I go here, yeah. So I can get a signal from that every time it fires. Which is good. Now, I don't want that. I don't like where that signal's at, though. I want to go down. So I am going to go down one. We're going to do it from down here. Actually, can I make this? Will this work? Yes. Sweet. Dang it. I was hoping I'd be low enough. Okay, so we're going to go there. So then we get a signal down, and then this will be low enough that we can reach that. Now, I should do this on the other side as well. We'll go over here. Grab you. Go back over here. There. Okay, so now we're getting the signal down. Now I want to go here. Do this on the other side. Go here. I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. So now we'll be able to get the signal down from this. And then we go there, 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 there. I think I want... I guess I could put a target block here, right? I could put a target block on both sides and we'd be good. Because then that should go aim into the target block and then fire. So yeah, I just do target block, target block. Hey, Door, how's it going? Okay, we're back over here. I need to grab some target blocks. I never know where I leave my crap because my area is a mess. There's a target block. There we go. I was gonna say I have a ton of these. Oh, well, take care of yourself, Door. Cleo's also really sick right now, so... I am physically unwell, but mine is caused by mental unwell. So that's a whole separate bag of worms. Okay, so there and there. And then we go back over here. And then I need to get rid of you, because you're going to stop me. And then we go over here. And we get rid of you. And then you... should, in theory, fire the crafter. Hopefully. Because that should be enough to power this guy. We're doing decent on getting eggs. This is one thing. We are doing decent on getting a bunch of eggs. Do we have feathers in here yet? Like, we're already getting eggs for whatever reason. But... or I have more eggs than I should have. I'll place half of those in there. And then the other half in there. Actually, I should do this. And get myself more chickens, shouldn't I? Because chicken, I think the eggs for the chicken is going to be one of the holdups. So we'll do that. And then... no, I'm good on eggs. I just have more than I need right now. No! See, they escaped. This is the problem. I've already made mistakes. Friend. Okay. We need to get them in there. But I've placed redstone, so I'm gonna have to break this redstone. So break you. And we go there. Break you, there. So they can't get out while I do this. One, two, three, four, five, six. That is not enough. That's not enough. Okay. Whee! I've also realized I've forgotten a step in my process, and I'm a little bit mad at myself. That nobody called it out. I forgot that I need to craft sugar. So I have to modify my thing a little bit. Right, I missed the crucial step of crafting sugar. I don't think it's going to be too bad to modify in, but I forgot it. Because we need to change this breaker. Well, we specifically need to get it going right here. This shouldn't be too bad. Because if we put a crafter right there, we should be able to eject it right into the copper hopper. I hope. Like, I'm pretty sure I can just go like this and then go boop. And boop. There we go. So yeah, we can just do it there, and then that'll go. I will have to set a clock on this to make sure this fires, but this should work fine. Not too big of a mistake to have to address, at least. I am making up on the fly. No planning on this. Okay, we got 4 more on there. That's plenty. There. Put the light sources back. There we go. Okay. Chocolate chickens. No, but they do lay Cadbury's. Okay. So that's all going. That should be good. That should grow. That'll break. That'll break those immediately. So that's good. We need to get a signal out of... Well, that's well, okay. Wait. That's firing. So I want to be observing that. And I think I can just do that. And then you're firing. Oh, nope, no. You. And then you. There. So I think, other than me not having them grown up, I think this is it. I am pretty sure this is it. I do need to make sugar, though, in this. Which is just the one, right? It's just one to make sugar. I'm a little wary because this feels done. I need 2 more sugar. Really, I haven't made sugar. Place that one there. That one there. So that way it can get the sugar, right? So crafter. Oh. Do that. You get that. You get that. Now, I believe we do that and then because it should be able to eject directly into the hopper, right? I'm not a fool there. I should be able to do that and then they'll both just come out that other side, I think. Like, I'm still going to need to adjust item filters, but... Pick up my crap. That is not bad for an entire pumpkin pie farm. Like, I cannot be mad at this. Okay, so I want... to go like here. Okay, the only spots that are broken right now is this spot, because I need to get feathers, which I'm going to, for the sake of my own sanity, I'm going to go to Lee's and swipe some feathers. Okay. Woo! Okay. More than enough. Storage. Oh, and I need... That's a breaker. I need a dropper. Do I have droppers in any of these? There's more observers. More redstone. Breaker. Placer. More observers. Lodestone. Do I have any droppers left? Dropper. There we go. We need a dropper. Where's my flint and steel? I always lose my flint and steel.
Time for a quick save because it's advert time.
That's fair, Mari. Let me find my flint and steel. You know what? Flint. I'll probably find iron before I find my flint and steel. Yep, I did. Okay, so let's go back over here really quick. I need... Ignore the bouncing. There we go. Okay, so you are where the items I need are going to go. And then over here... Okay, I need to go lower. Over here, right there, is the spot I said, hey, we need to get rid of the items. So I am going to go here, and then dropper, and then that'll aim out. The only catch I'm going to have with this is I need to make sure I can send a signal to it. Which, actually, it's getting a signal every time... Well, it's getting a signal every time the pumpkin pie fires, which isn't necessarily enough to eject all of the feathers I might get, which is a bit of a concern. But I think at that point, the feathers would just back up here. And I would always have at least one in there. I think this would be fine, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm just trying to think. Because I want feathers to come through here, feathers to go into this, feathers to go into here. But there's always going to be an egg, so the eggs will always be able to make it through. Wait. Why am I... I've had a moment, realization. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do not need those. And I will explain that in a little bit. But we're going to take a quick break, and then we will get back to that. I will catch you on 3 minutes. You will not miss anything. I promise. Take care of yourselves. Get some water, all that stuff, fun stuff. Be right back.
I'm going with the battle nuns. Let's watch the fight. 40% chance. The bell rings. The battle nuns leap forward. Her sword flashing. The gladiators. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Words mouth make word go blah blah blah. Okay.
Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie, so there we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipples.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip. Ellie.
And we unlock something. Make all your... Oh, I get a sparkly wand now. Oh, I win. Look at that, I win. I am the most powerful hero ever. Pink wand. I'm gonna destroy these cabbages. My cabbages! Wait, I gotta do it right. My cabbages! Is that better? It's a big milestone as well. Oh god, we've begun with this. I guess we're playing a classic game now. This actually isn't too hard on this game. Ow, never mind. God. Okay, you've actually successfully got me with that. That mirror went on longer than I thought. What? Well, this is okay. Okay, chat. I didn't mean play every single card. What? You know, here's the thing though. But yeah, only vehicles. Also,
Hello, I'm back. And better than ever. Not really. But hello. Okay, so I don't need a thing under here. But the thing that I realized is we were using hoppers under our chickens, right? To collect their eggs. And what I can do, it's those we have that mud there. But I don't care about the feathers at all, and I'm okay with the feathers just despawning. So if I just go up here, and I break you, And I break you. Because all those were for eggs. So now we're going to go back over here. And I'm just going to go, okay, you get that. And you get that. Now, the problem that we do run into is I don't have any eggs to put in that. And there are no eggs currently in any of this. Like, oh, actually, there are eggs. I've already gotten eggs. Sweet. But now if we go in here and we just say egg, and we go in here and we say egg, and we'll just let the eggs despawn, because they're not going to spawn at enough of a rate. And now I know some of you may be confused. What do you mean by feather spawning? We have a data pack that makes them also drop feathers, just because it seems more realistic to have them dropping feathers as well as eggs, rather than just eggs all the time. So it makes you think a little bit more on it. What you're doing, and if you do need the feathers, you can get them. But that is chickens giving us eggs. We should be getting sugar as well. Like, we should be getting sugar as well. Yeah, we've got sugar. We've got our brown eggs. We don't have any pumpkin pie yet. But both of these should eject into there. I have a... Wait, why did I get... Why was I just given... Oh, crap. I forgot to wax. No! Sorry. This is a new update they did to Copper Hoppers, and I'm not pleased. There's a sign in my base. Thank you, Asmo. Okay. There's a little bit of an annoyance that comes with this, that comes with the mod for the Copper Hoppers that I guess they did it to be more in line with what exists in the game already, but we really don't need. This is my biggest annoyance, and there's no setting to toggle this. You can get some nicer looking hoppers in the end as the one advantage. Like, I guess, like, I'll take it because you get nicer hoppers, but you're the only one using cherry other than rose, and out of who is on, it's just you, so yes. Dang it. Okay, so that one, that one, that one. Fun thing, because I have a repair texture pack for the Copper Hoppers, you can actually tell when they're waxed because the bottom breaks again, because the texture change is only for the Copper Hoppers, not waxed Copper Hoppers. So they visibly look different. It actually is really useful. Okay, so since everything got screwed up, I gotta put that back in there, that back in there. So that'll only get those. Ow. We don't need the feathers, we do need the sugar. So that will take sugar out. We need, well, okay, so this one here is gonna be eggs, which apparently has that in there. This is our egg one, right? Yeah, so those give ow. Those give eggs. The eggs will end up in here. And then this one gives no, wait, you're sugar? Wait, what one are you? You're sugar, you're eggs. Well, you're sugar cane, that goes down here, that becomes sugar. I can make more sugar. How's it going, Strabo? So yeah, you get sugar, sugar goes into there. Ow. Which means on this side as well, you're supposed to be sugar. You're making sugar. Sugar goes in there. Sugar goes into this. That is good. There's the more eggs I need, because, yeah, I do need eggs right now for this. Okay. Ow. We've got 3 eggs. That should be enough. So, that there. This one needs an egg. And this one needs an egg. And then you need an egg, and you need an egg. Really, I'm looking at this. I don't think I even need this copper hopper anymore. But I'm leaving it. But we do need to get one more brown egg. Just one. We've almost got it, but we do need one more brown egg. So we're going to stand here for a little bit. And I'm going to hold the magnet in order to get it. Oh, there. Cool. Wait, why was I able to get 4 from that? Why was I able to get 4 brown eggs from that? Are the eggs not going into this? They should be. They should be going in, right? Because they... I was gaining eggs before. Or do copper hoppers have trouble pulling through that far of it? Copper hoppers are weird. Lee was running into this. Copper hoppers are really weird. They don't like to pull over certain amounts. I may have to change that out for slabs after they're fully grown. And then I think they'll work. Copper hoppers are really, really weird when it comes to grabbing things directly from them. Okay, so that should go there. That goes there. And then we gain some pumpkins, which is awesome. We need pumpkin there. Pumpkin there. And then you're where the pumpkins come out. Pumpkins go over to here. Pumpkins go over to here. And pumpkins would get stuck. We don't currently have the pumpkins from that side. But yeah, I don't think we're getting the eggs that I'm supposed to be getting. Is the problem right now. Like, I need... I don't think the eggs are collecting. Like, if I go in here... They are all grown, which is great. But there's no chicks in here, but I need to change out that block that they're standing on. So what I'm going to do in order to do this, I'm going to grab you and grab you. Crap! Well, I'm going to need new chickens. It's fine. So I should be able to throw them in here, though, right? That's a survivor. Yeah, I should be able to... They should be able to be in there, and I don't think they can escape that slab, right? They're trapped. Or can baby chicks escape that gap? Can baby... How tall are baby chicks? Can baby chicks escape that? Do I have to seal it up temporarily? While they grow up? I don't know. Do 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 do. Babies are 0.4 blocks tall, so they can't escape. Okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of you and you and you and you and you, and then I'm gonna go whoop, and then I'm gonna do that and that. Through the buckets. We're taking even more. Okay. So I will have to seal them in until they grow up, and then once they're free, then we can... You're welcome. You're welcome, Lee. Things despawn. It's fine. This isn't the real world, where that would actually be, like, really, really rude to do. Okay. So we go over here. We go up to the top. I'm going to need to replace the redstone that's here. Which I don't mind doing, but I'm going to need to replace the redstone. Okay. Woo! Go over here. Okay. There we go. Ow. Okay, you're now a block and a half high. So now I don't even need the roof on it, which is great. Okay. So that's good now. I can technically place these back because I got to break that. Look at all those chickens. But I can't break these yet. So these are what I need to break. And I need to break them on the other side so I can get the redstone. So that can stay. And then over here, I will need to break those two and put redstone down. Okay. Now, you need a pumpkin in both of you, so there. And we do not have a pumpkin collected over here at all. And then we've got that pumpkin, that pumpkin, that pumpkin. We do not have an extra pumpkin in here yet. We do not have a pumpkin in here yet. We do not have a pumpkin in either side. Grow up faster. You're getting a time warp and you're still not growing up. Ugh. Big stretch. Okay. So yeah, this should all be working. This is the big thing. This should all be working. This is more than well enough lit. Like, they're lit from right there. That'll grow here once these are moved. Currently this won't fire because the fist won't break that fast enough in the one hit. But the stalk will break with nothing in it. So that'll work. Those crafters go down to here. That allows pumpkins through on both sides. Like, that allows pumpkin in. That allows pumpkin in. That one needs a pumpkin yet. And then that one allows a pumpkin in. And the reason those are there is to make sure that if one of them is much faster than the other, they don't block the other one from existing. Which is why you need to have the copper hoppers here. Even though, like, the things would flow into this, if I end up with, like, say, 5 more stacks of pumpkins than I do eggs or vice versa, this would end up getting clogged with that item. So I want to make sure that anything before it in the feed is the correct item. So unless I started those in the wrong spot. Yeah, because this is for the eggs right here. These are eggs that'll go in. And then this one is these ones over here are for the pumpkins. So that is all working. The only spot that is questionable right now is these pumpkins, which really want to grow. It really wants to grow that one single pumpkin. Okay, so that means the pumpkins are growing. Make sure the breakers are not holding items in it. Yeah. So now everything should be working. Everything should be. Oh wait. Wait, why are you still tilled? Do they have to be tilled to grow on it? But then I don't need to re-till it. Why did it? What? Why was that one still tilled? I didn't think I put things stay tilled after you harvest. So now I'm a little confused. That one was still tilled. And that was the one I just broke. Like, I'm actually kind of confused by that. Why did that happen? How we doing up here? Age faster. Let's fly all the way to Lee's base using Voxy. Voxy and free cam, let's go. I would want this as a screensaver. I'm not even joking. This would be a great screensaver. Could you imagine, like, just having a very smooth loop like this? Like, I know a loop would be really hard, but if you got a... If you did this, maybe have it end, like, hitting a... Like, going through a mountain face or whatever. And then it starts coming out the other side mountain face. Like, this would work really well, wouldn't it? No, server, why? Yeah, Lee's up there. I love how that decided to hydrate. Yeah, everything should be working. I don't even want to, like, move from the spot because the server's gonna reboot in a second. Like, we wait it out. We wait it out. What I would really, really like, though, is, you know how there's, like, live feed webcams or whatever from, like, all over? Like, you can just watch webcams in different locations around the world and, like, see, like, kind of like, oh, this is the storefront for a building or whatever that they set up the camera for, right? What I would like is a mod for a server that allows you to set a camera in a location on the server that you can just have there without needing a camera account. That it can log like a mod that just lets that account see that one spot. Because I would love to have a I would love the idea of a stream specific server if you had like a safe area where nobody could build or anything. You set the camera up, or you have a couple locations for the camera to just hop between. Because this was an idea I had way back on Mixer with the interactive settings it had. What I wanted to do was I was gonna set up a camera account on a server, and then I was gonna have that camera account be able to be teleported to specific locations, set up and controlled by the chat through their basically Mixer's channel point system. Have a camera toggle control where chat could control which camera they were looking at, and it would just teleport the spectator camera to either log into a player's first-person view, like auto-spectate that person, or if I couldn't do that, then I would just go to like a camera that was set to look at their bases, so people could actually do kind of a security camera type setup for a server, and it would just be different streamers that were all playing on it, and you could just toggle and see who's on at any given time. If no one's on, you couldn't choose, like, you wouldn't have been able to choose. But I really wanted to do it. I thought it would have worked really well, but it just ran into some logistics because it was really hard to automatically, like, spectate from first person. And at the time, there was no mods. There's probably mods now, but... Yeah, no, because FreeCam, doing set locations for it is only going to give you that spot. It doesn't load in the people. You need to be basically a spectator mode camera. But I think it would be really, really cool to be able to, like, actually teleport or load in that area. Though, actually, you can load chunks based on... There are mods that let you load chunks based on spectators, so you could do that, in theory, having it jump around like that. So it's not entirely impossible now, but this was like 9 years ago that I was trying to do this. So, like, as a note, I was trying to do this ages ago. There's a Big B nearby. Purple dye, Big B, is right here. In those two barrels, I believe, that are right by your feet. If it's not those, it's in the chest adjacent. The other possible spot would be in these barrels by the glass. Have a good one, Finn. I appreciate you hanging out. But, like, could you imagine if you went to a stream, like if I were to give Mari a streaming account now, I think that would be the use for it, would be to put Mari in that position. But I would need, like, a set laptop or something that I could have run 24/7 off on the side that would do that view. Oh, god damn it. I gotta relaunch the game. Boop. Do. But no, I think it would be really, really fun to have an account that would just be running constantly, right? Like, you would just have an account that is running around doing the spectating constantly for the server. The only catch would be I'd have to have it detect, like, oh, hey, the server rebooted, re-log in, like auto reconnect. Like, wait 30 seconds, then just auto rejoin or whatever. What is XMXW? I don't know what XMXW is. But yeah, this should be good. Like, these will all auto-break. That won't and that won't right now. Because the chickens. I'm trying to wait for them to grow up. But yeah, Bigby would be after, I think, the bottom right chest. But yeah, I'm just thinking about, like, because I love the idea of allowing y'all to change the camera views and stuff, right? Even if it were like a second account on this same PC, like if I were to log in as Mari, or like give Mari an account to spectate people and just have a little picture-in-picture in the corner, and y'all as viewers were able to like move that camera around. Just stick it in the upright corner where my minimap is or whatever. And then y'all could see little views and see what people are working on the base. Could be really fun. Bigby is flying down from the top because Bigby couldn't figure out how to do the ladder, I guess. I'm just waiting to see Bigby actually walk on the screen. You are just off the bottom right corner of my screen. Bigby, go to the entrance, go to the warp plate, and you'll come back out in the area you're trying to get to. Just go to the entrance of my base. Just use my base the way it was intended. Like, go in, go forward. You'll get where you're trying to go. Okay, Bigby's up top. Bigby's going to the center. Bigby's made it to the warp pad. Right, sorry. Yeah, we have a mod on the server that allows you to give them hats, and I gave him a lantern. There you go. Now go forward, Bigby. You can now see on your screen where you're going. Enjoy your dinner, Fuji. Other end, other corner, Bigby. That one, bottom. There you go. Bottom right corner should be plenty. That one specifically is like full to the brim. Age! Please! Bigby, sleep. I want to see if they all start like growing at the same time. Bigby, go get sleep. Go sleep. Age chickens! Don't make me go get seeds. Doing the time warp. Really?
Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll
something stars. I like that the date for some reason just keeps resetting. Woo! That first teleport always gives me a lag spike, and then I'm good. Okay, we're gonna go rob Lee again. See, this is what Lee gets for being my neighbor. Even though we got teleports, it's like, I need seeds. Where's the line? I need to be right here. There we go. There we go. Don't know where I got that arrow. Okay, I don't need that arrow again. Okay. Oh, you were making a saddle. Bigby, do you have the LGBTQ guests resource pack on? Gotcha. I think, isn't purple purple's the intersex one, isn't it? Or is purple not? I think purple was intersex and then yellow was non-binary out of the packs they chose. I can't remember. Gotcha, Bigby. Fair. Gotta replant. Okay, now we head back. All the gas have zoomies. All of them. Oh, and I don't need that flint and steel, and I don't need that. Okay. So now... go here. I always turn left, and it's like, it's not left. Okay, up. There we go. Okay. Age. I can only do this so quickly. Oh my god. Grow! Come on. There's one. I'm realizing now I probably should have just done 2 of them and then use the seeds to just make more. Rather than... There we go, come on. It's popcorn chicken time. Let's go. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. It's working! I feel a bit guilty of them being trapped in here, but it's working! Okay. Now, I shouldn't do this early. But we do have enough of them in there. So now I'm going to do this. And we're going to let these guys out. So I believe that is all of them. Now we can do that. And we go down here. And none of that's grown. We do that. Now, pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Do we have everything we need? I think everything is set up now. I believe. I don't think there's anything else that can be done here. The only question would be if it's not firing properly. But those should be getting ejected into by these. But we don't have a pumpkin yet. So the only way this would go wrong, essentially right now, is if these don't want to accept, I need to know that the pumpkin pie will go into these, right? That's my concern right now. Because the pumpkin pie should go in. If the pumpkin pie doesn't go in, we can put a dropper on both of them and then just move the hopper on the right down one. We can put like a dropper because I know they'll eject into a dropper. So we can just pull out of them that way, right? So not a huge deal if it doesn't work, but I'd like it to work. Hell, I could put a chest here, right? They'd eject into a chest. The only problem, chest might actually be the better. You know what? Thinking about it. We're gonna put a chest there. Woo! I only have one on me. Oh no. That's fine. It's not like there were any other chests anywhere I could have taken. There. So now it'll eject the pumpkin pie into there, which some of them are going to go into this hopper. But the point of that is this is not the actual storage spot, but then we don't lose any. So this should all be working. If I've done it correctly, this should all be working. We'll have to check in a bit though. We can't really, like, it's going to take too long because we're kind of waiting on pumpkins to grow, which isn't the most fun. I do, for the sake of storage though, want to place this down. Place that in there. Go back to our storage system. Let's see. Redstone, 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 redstone. Yeah, I believe that's all my redstone stuff. I don't need that. I don't need the seeds. I do need the wheat. I don't technically need the bone meal, but I will put the bone meal in with the rest. Do not need the honeycomb, and the breaker can go in there. Mud can go in there, some planks in there. Need to go put the honey back, and we should probably harvest from the hive. It's been a little bit. Go, place all that in there. I believe we've done our first project today. Let's say our first project. We've created the thing. We've done the thing. We did the thing! So, unless something has gone wrong here, this should all be pretty perfect. We could technically make it take up a little less space because you do need this. We could use observers to send the signal down and around and stay up, or I could do an observer looking at this and do the line here and then send the signal there. There's a couple little options that make it a little more compact, but we've got chickens. The eggs should be picked up through that because that's just a slab. Oh, it's not gonna work. I forgot to break those. I forgot to break the planks above the sugarcane. Escapee! Oh no. You're gonna fall at some point. And when you do... Okay, but that should be working. Now. I'm glad I went back and checked. But yeah, so those two should grab eggs. I do need to make sure that that is set, that filter is set. Egg, yep. Trying to see if there's a better way for me to get that angle. There we go. So if we click here, we're getting eggs, we're getting sugar. And then over here, we're getting eggs, we're getting sugar. We're just waiting on pumpkins. Which is good to me. Like, I'll have to check on it later, but... that should now... Wait, where did I get a hopper? Where did I get a hopper from just now? I must have landed on it, that I broke it somewhere else before, and I just happened to land on the hopper, but... Yeah, no, everything should be good there. Move that over there. All right, what do I want to work on now? What do I want to work on now? Oh, big stretch, big stretch. Okay. So we got that. We could work a little bit on our storage system and moving things over. I've kind of talked about this a little bit, but what I want to do is I need a spot for like all of my like concrete, because I'm going to need a lot of concrete for my base. This is one of the big things. I'm going to need a lot. And we're talking concrete powder and concrete blocks. If I do concrete powder, I kind of want to automate getting that. Because I just need a lot, right? Like, I'm trying to think like what the best way to go about it is, because I can get the water fine, I can get all the ingredients for concrete powder fine. That's not a huge issue. I need a set spot for all of the different tree pots. That is something I actually need. So we could do that. We could get a chest for each tree pot. Would probably... Fear, hi. Hi. Yes, I love you very much, and I know you love me very much. You are kind and cute, but you're also a nuisance. Hi. Okay. But yeah, I could do tree pots. How many different tree types are there? Well, how many different tree pot trees are there? Because I want the leaves from them, and I want the logs from them. I don't need anything else. Leaves and logs. I could do leaves, logs, and that be it for it. 2 high, or we do 3 high. We do leaves, logs, because I would rather have more leaves than logs. If I just do a well, actually, I guess I can just do plank, right? There's 12 different kinds of planks. Am I seeing that right? So, because yeah, we got azalea, we got bamboo. So there's 12 planks, but we've got, not all of them can go into a farm because you can't do the bamboo in it, but 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bigby only gets 9, but I am looking at this. And I'm seeing azalea, bamboo, birch, cherry, crimson, dark oak, jungle, mangrove, regular oak, pale oak, and spruce, and then warped. There's 12. It is 12, yeah. There's 11 that can be done on tree pots, but there is 12, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would be 13 if I go right off a center side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 would be good because then I could put the azalea leaves above the oak leaves. Yeah, I think we do that. We go in a corner. So I'm gonna need a lot more chests, but I want to get a section set up. So let's make a ton of chests. There we go. There we go. Now, I could do it in one of them I've already done, but my brain wants to go over here because we've already been doing redstone over there. So I need there. 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 Right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it would be these 10 in the middle right here that I would do. And then I want to go up a little bit higher in order to give them leaves. And I would go through mostly leaves on a lot of them, so it would be dividing up the leaves each one gets specific to specific to the type, but then I need copper pots for all of them to really get this to go. Like, I need, in order to filter this correctly, because I want to have I want to get all the materials out of it. I want to filter out the sticks and the saplings, filter over apples if they get apples, right? So that way those go somewhere else. I need to make sure that when I do that, there would be copper hoppers here because I don't want to grab from this. So I could do all of them just down and filter them down that way, and then just everything that it can't take goes off to the side, but there will be a lot of loss because of the time skips. Do I care? Do I care enough to worry about the time skips? I don't think I do with the renewables. So this area only needs to be 3 deep. Copper hopper, copper hopper, copper hopper. So it's not too bad here. It could be a lot worse for other areas. But I'm okay with it in this one. Do that. Do that, do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. But yeah, we do this here. And then it'll be our logs. Now, I'm not sure what order they should go in. Is one of the things. Like, I do not have an idea of what order I want these in. The main thing is I am going to need a trash thing, right? Like, I'm going to want these to go into a spot where their crap can be trashed. Now, I think to do this proper, I should give it a chest as well. Though, actually, a barrel would be better. I don't need... If I'm only going 1 deep with it, I should just use barrels, because the less entities, the better. So we're going to grab a barrel. Going to grab this. Now, the tree pots are not going to be... The tree pots will be up on this level. So the barrel would want to be, or this would want to be 1 down. So if I go here, 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 I want it to be feeding into the barrel. So we would go... It's so dark. You can tell it's nighttime. You can tell. It's so dark, you can tell it's nighttime. Sun's out. Okay. But... If we go here, right, we have the trash going there. I want to make sure the trash is getting ejected where I'm not going to accidentally pick it up with a magnet. So, is that far enough? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should be far enough on that block. This is the corner, though. I want right there. Right, so this will be where the trash goes. So if the trash goes there, well, the dropper for the trash is going to be here. So I need the barrel anywhere before that. Like, I could do the barrel here, I could do the barrel back there. There's going to be a chain either way. Let's just put it there. And then we'll do a hopper chain over to that. We'll probably go a straight right angle for it. Technically, it'll be above it. It'll be above and going over, because I need the tree pots to all drop sticks and like all the crap that they're gonna have that they don't need. I need to go into the correct ones. The oddities we're going to deal with when it comes to materials, but I think we'll be fine if I do it right. Is going to be the shroom lights. Shroom lights have a specific way that those are going to go. A chest for themselves next to this rather than in the boxes. Because I do need a lot of streamlight, so that'll be a 3-high section on one of the sides. I'm trying to think of and then the pale moss, I think also does yeah, because the pale moss also comes from the pale oak saplings. So pale moss on one side, and like glow on that side. So we'll do like pale moss over or pale oak over here, right? I think that'd be the way to do it. And then I'm going to do a gradient method, so I'm going to do like the pale and move our way over. So we'll create a cool little pattern here. And then on the end, because of how vibrant they are, we'll have like, what? Hi. What do you want? No, you're not allowed in there. You're not allowed in there. It's just a closet. You've been in there. Nothing's changed. I never opened that closet. Let's do a quick check over here. The chickens are still fully grown. There are feathers sitting there, but there's no eggs. This is the important thing. We wanted to make sure there were feathers and no eggs. Because if there were eggs, something was wrong. We're just going to pick these two up. We should, in theory, have a pumpkin pie by now, though, right? Do you have a pumpkin pie yet? No. Why do we not have a pumpkin pie? Do we have pumpkins held up somewhere? What is stopping us from getting a pumpkin pie? You have a pumpkin in you. You didn't fire. You have enough materials now. Why did you not fire? You don't have enough materials. But why didn't you fire? You should have fired. Do you need one more? Like, will you end up having two because of the way I set up the redstone current? Or, like, what is happening here? Why did you not fire? Can I trick you into firing? Or is it because I'm only observing... It might be because I'm only observing this one, and it may have fired from the other one. Yeah, it fired from the other one. So if I, in theory, place... I mean, this should work too, right? Now, I am aware I just put a... I should have put a chest in there. Where'd the chest go? Where the hell did the chest go? What? Huh? Oh, it's still there. Because I broke it manually, that's why. Okay. So, did that make a pumpkin pie? It did! Okay, so the wrong one grew. Now, the thing I need to check here, though, and it's not... Okay, so what I should do here is I should add... I need 4 more observers. If I really want to speed... If I want this to work best, I need 4 more observers. Because I need to place... I need to place one there and there on both sides. Yeah, there and there. Whoop. Breaker, 1, 2. Oop. Okay. Go here. Because, yeah, I just wasn't firing the observer for every single one. Which I don't know why I opted to do it that way. So, let's go there. And then there. That'll fire that one. It's like, what I did technically works, but this does it more efficiently. And we do have a pumpkin pie. A single pumpkin pie. It is not fast. But if I AFK or am working up there on my base, I think we'll get enough of them that this will work. But it is at the
I'm
whim
feeling
of...
hungry. Cam, would you be a dear and fetch me a snack? You
Of
can
all
run
the
a few ads to pay for it.
Of all the random statements, Mari. Of all the random statements. Oh, we do have pie. We have automatic pie. If I wanted to be faster, I would just need to expand the, I would need to expand the pumpkin section. Like, I would need to just add more of these, which isn't too hard to do. I don't want to do it, but I would just add another... Which might be what I end up doing just because of the rate at which we're getting stuff, but we're not really getting sugar at too much of a speed, right? So if we're not getting that much sugar, we're getting that. It's easily expand. I think that's the thing I need to remember. It's easily expandable. I can just add another set of 4 without much hassle. Hi, BB. Hi, BB. Hi, BB. Hi. Do you need pet that badly, BB? BB has hopped up on the desk aggressively and he's headbutting my hand. So we're going to take a quick break either way. As Mari said, it is time for a quick break. We're going to run pre-rolls for 3 minutes. You will not miss anything in that time. So please take this as a moment to take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you all very soon. Be right back. Why does my character look... Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs?
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much! I love you! I love you so much!
Real handful.
Look over there! Royal Army tanks!
This is far too many.
And finally, the last outfit I've been missing. Are you kidding? That was the last one I missed? Why is that the last one I missed? What are the chances of that being the last one I missed? What are the absolute chances of that being the last one I miss? Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie, so there we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipples.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip. Ellie. I'm sorry, did I just...
Yes, you teleported through. What the? You're still clipping through it. I can't get in your truck. Oh. Where'd the truck go? That's not below.
And it didn't break. Like, if it broke, it would have exploded. Where?
That's what I was.
Let me take the calamari. Oh God! Help! Help! They come, they eat, they fuck, they leave. I'm gonna destroy these cabbages. My cabbages! Wait, I got it right. My cabbages! Is that better? And we unlock something. Make all your... Oh, I get a sparkly wand now. Oh, I win. Look at that, I win. I am the most powerful hero ever. Pink wand.
Well, there went that car. I'm trying to pick things up to... Oh, great. It's gonna get worse, isn't it? God, y'all! At least I can sit now. I'm holding shift so I don't move forward that fast. Okay, where... I can't see it. Guys. I can't see anymore. Sorry, I took a little bit longer. I was about to come back. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom yet. I didn't go to the bathroom, and then my body's like, no, you do. So I'm back. Sorry, that took me a little longer than I intend to. But hi. Hi. Okay. So we have a working auto farm. Also, hey, I got the pronouns working up there. Please look out of place with lowercase letters. Hey, JT. Okay, so you are working. You are working. You can be it a bit slow. But we do have 2 pies, so you are fully functional. Yeah, we're gonna end up with a backlog of eggs, which is fine. Like because we have the filters on it, it's not like the eggs are gonna actually overwhelm anything because the sugar will always have a spot to go. So we're not in trouble there. That was something we made sure of, though. They will end up sitting on a bunch of eggs. I could probably cull some of them thinking about it. Just to reduce the amount of unused eggs. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 of them? 8 of them should be enough. Oh, I'm sorry, Skulls. Okay, that should reduce the amount of extra eggs that we've got going in. We definitely don't need that many. The sugarcane is something that I feel like might be what well, it depends. The sugarcane seems to be still coming in faster than the, like, we're getting more sugar than we are pumpkin, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Is it getting it on both sides? Yeah, we're getting plenty more sugar than we are pumpkins. Pumpkins are the holdup. Now, if I were to expand this farm, 2 observers would be enough to add 2 more spots. I think I only had 2 left in storage. But I technically need 6 if I keep this whole auto-triggering thing, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how I'd want to do that. I don't really feel like crafting more is the thing right now. Like, I just don't want to make more. So unless I've got more observers hidden somewhere. Because, yeah, there's 2. Now, my inventory is a mess. It is entirely possible I have more observers hidden somewhere. Dispenser. Droppers. Oh. Furnace. More furnaces. No. No, no. Nope. I love that there was a bunch of purple dye in here too, Bigby. Not here. No. No. There's a breaker and a placer. But no, we don't have what I was looking for. I'm gonna take those.
that back in. I do need, for this, I need a dropper. And an observer. I do need that. Because like I said, I want to create an auto trash. And then I'm going to grab a bunch of you. I only got 11 copper hoppers right now, and I always forget the recipe for copper hoppers, so we're going to look that up again. I think I need comparators. Is it comparators? Yeah, I need comparators. And for comparators, we need redstone torches and nether quartz and smooth stone. What do you mean I just got that? I've received that one like 3 times. That one's bugged. That one is bugged. Do I not have a spot for quartz over here? No. No. I must not have a spot for quartz. Where is all my quartz? Where is all my quartz? Like 5 is enough for now. We're gonna have to go get more quartz later. What do you mean? I was using those yesterday. Did it lose track of who I was? Okay. Do that. Give me this. I need to automate these. Which I'm realizing isn't that hard, is it? Now that I know, I need... I needed, well, so it's a dispenser. I'm trying to think this through. I knew I had more. So I would need a dispenser with shears to use, like, that would be used on the hive. I need that to trigger whenever it detects an update. Which isn't too bad. But then where does the honey go? Does it come out the bottom of the hive if I do that? Like, where's that gonna get shorn from? My brain does not remember the things it needs to remember when it comes to stuff like this. Also, where'd all my barrels go? I mean, like, I know I got barrels over here, but I had a lot more barrels. But if I'm understanding correctly, which I may not be. I mean, I should be able to do this, hopper, hopper. So those will both go into that. I don't need these anymore. Well, I'm going to keep those there for now, but I won't need those. And then we do... Like, obviously, this will only work till they run out. Did I not have dispensers? I thought I had dispensers. Well, we can start with what we do know we need. So it would be... In order to fire the dispenser, I need to be observing this. So we go here, and now you're observing that. You're observing that. And then it'd be there, there. There, there. We do that, and then I just need to get the dispensers there, I think. Okay, you don't have dispensers, you have breakers. I need a dropper for down below. There's my quartz. No. No. There's more hoppers. Grab that iron ingot. Not in there. There's a dispenser. What do you, why is it, yeah, all mine reset. For some reason, all of mine reset. Hey, Forgotten, how's it going? Apparently, I need to make some new ones. Let's... Rude. Isn't a dispenser just... There we go. I hope you're having fun. I did see they added some nice quality of life stuff to the new Animal Crossing update, and I'm glad they've done that. Like, you can actually walk on a grid now! Something that's been bugging me forever. Grab all this. And we just put all of that in there. Now, I need a bunch of iron, because I need to make a bunch of shears. Ability of quantity. What does this mean? I need an explainer on that terminology. Okay, let's see. Whoop, whoop. Oh, okay. See, there. That was the little bit I needed. You can make more things at once now. Thank you. That was the bit of info I was missing. I can only do... If I do this, I can do 18. One was already used, so I'm going to have an extra shear. Nope, that was perfect. Cool. So now I think this is all I need. I think for that to work. Eventually I'll move that setup back up into the sky dome area, but that should be all I need for that to work cleanly, I think. You don't need to be in there. Put the smooth stone back away. Don't need the gravel. Don't need the cobble. I'll put that in there because why not? I don't need the pale oak either. Put that away. I'll just keep the one. Got a bunch of hoppers. I need copper hoppers. We made 8 comparators in order to do this. We've got the copper hoppers. I need to wax them. But I've got What am I... There we go. 28 of them now, or 24. I can read. Yeah, no, that's a decent amount. Okay. Oh, I need to grab the wax. Oh God, fish food was 1 by 1 before that. I didn't even think about that. There. Okay. And there. Okay. And now, hold shift. 2, 3. I did realize, and I didn't think of... No, yeah, because there's no honey in these right now. I want this to work. I just don't know if it will. I don't need the campfires anymore, though. Actually, I didn't screw with my area's light level. Okay. So that should work. Should. Okay, let's go up to our upstairs area. Up here. Whoop. Okay. So what we need now is every single one of these chests is going to need a copper hopper. Right there, right there, right. Because I'm standing on it. There. Copper hopper stopper. Oh, not bad. Copper hopper drop off almost works. I like where your mind's at, though. I do. I don't like stopper as the word. Copper hopper container? Copper hopper container works pretty well. I like copper hopper container. It's not perfect, though, because we don't have the peas. Alliteration, thy name is Zoidberg. Okay, we can do that much. We're short a handful yet, but I think it was a little bit. I want to check on... I want to check on this. Okay, so right here, go up we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. How we doing? Still 2 pies. Still only 2 pies. See, this is a worry. I think I need to increase the number of pumpkins, and I think that's just kind of where I'm going to be. I'm going to need a lot of observers to increase the pumpkin count. Because we should be good, I believe. Like I said, we're good on sugar. Like, we don't need a lot more. We just need to increase the amount, right? We're good on sugar. The sugar is getting crafted. I mean, the sugar hasn't changed much either, but the sugar should be getting crafted. We have plenty of eggs, but we need more pumpkins. So I think we need to double the amount of pumpkins that are up here. Or we're going to run into more issues than anything. Oh, JT. How does Cleo put up with you? Okay. Down we go. I'm gonna stare at this again. Observer. Quartz. I think we're quartz mining for a little bit. That is a fair point, JT. That is a fair point. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then we're just gonna go whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Put that in our hotbar, and we need you. Arms like noodles. Okay, we're gonna go to the Bastion. Ow. A little rude there. It's the world's worst I just want to be clear. This is the world's worst Bastion. Like, it's really bad. The Bastion goes down here, but there's not a lot to actually do down there. Like, I actually went through this and found five piglins. 5. The whole place, 5. Like, surely there had to have been more. They can spawn more, but they don't care much. One sec. Boobity boop. Boobity boop. Boobity boop. Where are you? No. Where's my lighting? I thought that was here, but I don't see my lighting. Where? There was a thing for my held lighting, and I'm not seeing it. Other? There. Is that my issue? There we go. Woo! Okay, down here now. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Never mind. Moving along. Thank you, Big B. Big B has delivered some quartz. Don't care, don't care, don't care. There we go. Thank you, Big B. I'm guessing you were already playing music, which is why I didn't get anything there. Whoop. Storage. Okay. Let's see. Now that I've got quartz, I was trying to make an observer, which needed redstone. Whoop. There we go. Cool. So I needed this to do... I wanted more pumpkins. I was trying to remember what I was trying to do. I wanted more pumpkins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I needed some breakers. Needed that. And then that's enough material for all of this. I need hoppers, which I left somewhere. Oh, I put them. I put things over here so that way if I died, I didn't lose it all. Here's my hoppers. But I'm missing. I need pumpkin seeds, and I accidentally destroyed. Well, I say accidentally. I destroyed all my pumpkins. Begbie. Begbie. I need pumpkin seeds. I need 4 of them. You have random sticks in so many of these. Methinks your copper golem is depositing sticks randomly. Do you not have pumpkin? You may not have pumpkin seeds. Does Spawn have pumpkins? No, Spawn doesn't have pumpkins. Next! I don't think Lee has pumpkins. Such a long name. Oh, you found them? You do have them? Where'd you go? Okay. Let me double check everything I've got. I need to grab bone meal before I go that way. Woo! Many teleports. Okay. Thank you. I do not need nearly this many, though. But I appreciate it. They're gonna despawn there, but I'm leaving them there. Said I don't need them. Okay, let's see. Storage, and then... Yeah, I see what you're... I'm trying to think if there's a better one for you, Bigby. Best I got is big BPS, and that doesn't quite work. Scaffold. Okay. Now we're gonna go up here. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't technically... No, I do need... I need 2 more dirt. Dang it. I don't technically need 2 more here because these will spread to both, but if they only have that spot, then I know that'll be spawning, and then there'll be another one here, and that will increase the odds. Camera can count. There we go. Just 2. I just needed 2 more. Okay. Whee! Okay. Up here. Up here. Then you and you. Till you, till you, till you, till you. Why did I keep 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all of that is correct. Now I need hoppers. So there. That will collect what is in the breakers. And the breakers will face me. So I gotta go there. Good question, baby. So that should be the breakers in the correct spot. And then observers would go above them. Wow, that one already grew. The observer there. I'm gonna place you there, you there, you there, and then you. I love that we've already got a pumpkin, though. Okay, so that goes there. And then I need a solid block on both of these. Now that we've learned that. So there. Now... that's good, but now I need to go... out from here. I'm gonna have to make slabs, and I'm a little mad at myself for not realizing that, but there. Then we do an observer into that, an observer into that. Not there. Wait, why did I do... No. I don't need those. Wait. Yes, I do. Oh my god, my brain. There to there. Ow. There and there. Go over to this side. There and there. Okay. This is worth noting, I've only gone through, I think, 4 potatoes today, so, like, as long as I can make this work faster than my potatoes I go through, we're good. Okay, go up here. One, two. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, so we're good there. And then I just need the redstone dust. Okay. And then you. And you. And I believe... Yeah, you're fully lit by those. You might be a little dimmer here, but you should be more than a... Because that's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Yeah, you're still plenty bright that you should grow. I could add torches to this side just to make sure. Probably should. It's not the most important thing, but... Let's go over here. And go over here. Do that. Grab our torches. Cool. Now we good? Why do I only have 2? Did a pumpkin not go through there? Didn't I throw a pumpkin in? Why are we lacking pumpkins? What's going on here? You. Yeah, you have 2. Oh, but you didn't fire. Why didn't you fire? Did I just happen to do this at a bad time and it caused it to not fire? Like, I should be able to trigger it at any point if I just throw a torch down. Dang it. Go here. Get my torch back. Do I have a second pie? I do. I got 3 pies. Okay. So this should now be working properly all the way again. So we don't need these anymore. Clean that up. This one we do need because we don't have a collection spot for it yet. But that at least is working. Okay, now back to the project I was supposed to be working on now that we're getting... Oh my god. I'm going to die from fall damage. Okay, let's go the fun way. Whoop. I love the way this is feeling so far. I can't wait till I have all the skulking. There's just such a fun vibe to it, you know? My storage room is right down here. Okay. So now, in order to do this, All of the stuff that comes through the copper hoppers is going to go past these. Now there will be some loss with the speed ups at night because it can't pull fast enough, but that should be fine. I don't mind losing a little bit. Now if I really wanted to make sure it worked, I could create a second one here and make sure it zigzags, but I think that level of hoppers is a bit excessive, so we're not going to bother with that. Now what I need to do though, because I am out of copper hoppers, I'm just going to do this side first. We need our exit point, which our exit point is going to be on top of this barrel here. Because this is going to be a trash can. More or less. Do that. Get it started. And I want it to come over to here, so I'm going to do all that, so that gets us our setup here. Now, it's going to be a tree pot on there, and then the angles are going to get a little bit weird here. It's fine. I could go back across, or I could save on a little bit of backup by doing that, and then we're going to go here, here, here. That'll be more than enough to get those covered. And then from this side, we're going to have the same case, though there is nothing being pulled there. Actually, that means in this scenario, because you are going into that one, these two are extra. I'm going to grab those because we can go and cut across here to the trash, which same result either way there, but we cut out on a little bit this corner. I'm going to go there, there, and then it will be there. So I'm just going to do that for now. So this way, this direction of it all should highlight this plenty. Can't place torches on it or anything. Thought you used to be able to. Now, I would like to do this. Now, I realize these can all still pick up. We're going to move it one higher than this as well. Well, actually, these are going to be tree pots. What am I doing? I don't need to cover a lot of these. At least I don't need to cover the ones above copper hoppers. So they're there. Not you either, but you, not you, you. We're doing that. You're not above one. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. There we go. There we go. They're in there, because then these will be copper hoppers as well. So that'll get all of these going their paths or whatever. So that's a good start. Now I need to make a bunch of clay pots. Specifically, I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're currently set up for 10. Because we agreed that there was 12, but 2 of them share the same. So it's azalea and oak. We can just get rid of the oak, because the azalea will be enough. Because I don't really want to use oak leaves. Oak leaves are boring. We'll use azalea leaves on pretty much everything. There's the flowering azalea and then the non-flowering azalea leaves, right? So we can just use those two. I will also need some bushes, which I'll just do a little set of 3 on both sides, I think, for that. So that'll be fine. Yeah, we need 10 flower pots. Where are my bricks? Go, throw some bricks in there. I should clear my inventory again. My inventory's a mess. I am an inventory slob. Okay, so you there. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. I do need that. I do need that. Put that away. Put that away, that away. Don't need you right now. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that. I do need that, and that. I don't need the hoppers. I'm just trying to think of an auto thing to make sure that we're emptying out the dropper. I need one more observer. No, I only need the one, right? You're observing it and then sending the signal. If the observer is above it, block over it. I'd be better off having two. And do it diagonally with one, but I think to do it directly, power the thing directly below it, we'll figure out. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we do that. So there's where our pots are going to be for each chest. And then from this, I want to set up the auto trash, which currently isn't going to be destroying it. It's just going to be ejecting it, but that's fine. I guess in theory, I would want to do a comparator out of that, wouldn't I? I'm just trying to think like the way that I would need to go about this, right? I would need it to be checking that and then sending the signal down to the dropper every time, but I feel like it would get backed up. If I do a comparator here, I can get the signal, hey, there's stuff in here you need to be firing. The dropper. What is the best way to do this? What is the best way for me to be trashing stuff? Okay. So if I have a dropper here instead of this, then I could have a comparator checking if there's a signal. If there's a signal from it, it should fire. So I think what I need is what Lee has over at Lee's. We're going to go to Lee's base and look. I need the little... I need to go over here, go to the Guardian farm. Ah! Okay. Go over here. So it is a dropper and a comparator into a block into a piece of redstone. Just that. So comparator, block. I'm actually shocked that's powering. Comparator, block, redstone, block. And there, target block. Okay. I have gained fish. Ow! 8 feet. Now, I believe I used up all my comparators already. Which, of course, I have. Just that, and that. I'm going to need one comparator. But I need a repeater as well. What? Yeah, did it just lose it? I swear it lost like all of my things because I was using those last night. What? Okay. Fish are good. I'm not faulting the fish. I like fish. But I didn't need those fish. I want to be self-sufficient in regards of food. Don't we all? Okay, so I need you to become a dropper. You have to be replaced with a dropper. Which I didn't bring with me. Where is everything? Hate you! Hate you! Woo! I'm okay. We need a dropper. We need a flint and steel, which I don't believe I have any materials over here for that. Well, wait. Flint. My messy storage room, doo-da, doo-da. Flint and steel. Okay, so there is our little fire starter. But we need a dropper. We've got our dropper. Dropper, flint and steel, observer, comparator, repeat. I think we've got everything. I think we have everything this time. Hopefully. Woo. Wrong one. Okay, up we go. Okay, you get the dropper. And if you're the dropper, oh my god. It's a little dark as well, and I apologize. 1, 2, 3. There we go. I need to get rid of these two. There we go. That's where we're burning. Okay. Okay. Now I need this thing to tell me when it's got something in it. So I need a comparator on this. And then it was comparator into a block. Guess I'll trim it later. Comparator into a block. Redstone into a block. What am I missing? It was that. I mean, it didn't need to be a target block because that worked. Target block was unnecessary. We're good. Target block could have been any solid block. You are right. Your design did ask for a target block, but it didn't need it. Yep, all of this looks good, and that should work. So if I go... Oh. Okay. Maybe it does need to be a target block. Unless I've got something else wrong with this. I just had like 50 some target blocks. So now, yeah, there it is. Because I think the rest of that's accurate, right? Like, Lee, or like, is that what you did? Do you know offhand, like, other than thinking about what I just looked at? Is that? No, that's. Where'd my redstone go that was over here? Why are you powering that? What have I got wrong? Something's wrong. Because and I don't think it's because I've overloaded it already. Repeater from the back block. Do. Oh, it needs to lock it needs to shut itself off, right? That's what we're dealing with. Because that shuts that off. That's what it was. And then that, because it's connected there, the target block will make sure it also connects that. I need to toggle the comparator? Why? I mean, it's still going. Like, does something happen if I don't? I raise questions about the necessity of toggling those. In general, I don't know if I've ever understood a moment where it's like, yeah, I know you need to. Like, why? Okay. How we doing? Still at 3. So we're still not doing great. The farm works, but we're not getting enough. Like, we need the pumpkins to grow. Those two have never grown. On that side. Those two over there, never grown. Why have you two never grown? I mean, it looks like you have, but you've got tilled ground. I don't understand. Like, I don't get why these aren't growing. Some of them have, but like these specifically? Like, I mean, there's torches right next to it, Rose, so it shouldn't be that. Like, they are all at the lowest, that would be 15, 14, 13. At the lowest, it's light level 12, so it shouldn't be that. Like, the absolute lowest any of them have is light level 12. And that's the far away ones that we've seen grow already, so it shouldn't be that. They don't need water once they're grown. I don't think. Do pumpkin stems need water? The first time, but then they don't. The seed requires water like any seed, but the pump itself does not. So the first time they need water when the seed is finished, can you just... The seed itself always requires water as far as I know. What? Stem will grow faster if the farmland is hydrated. Okay. So we want to add water into our system. We can just put it under here. So that is good to know. It's a very much like, no, it doesn't need it situation, but it can help. And we want to speed it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab stair blocks and just go all the way along the bottom and make some sources. There we go. Go over here, put that away. And we're going to grab some cobble because I'm going to use cobble underneath it. And then I need a water bucket. A second water bucket. I said water, that one was lava. There we go. If hydrated speeds it up, I'm going to hydrate it. Because that's where we're kind of hitting a wall, right? Is like we need moisture. Okay. So what I want to do now, go across here, and then I want to go like this and go boop, 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 boop. Rude. Boop, boop, right? And then this one technically needs me to boop and boop. And then we go there. We go there. I don't believe I can boop at the right angle here. Oh, I can. Cool. There we go. Down we go. Okay, that one's going to be a bit more annoying for me to place. But I think I can do it fine. I just got to go up here. Because there's redstone right there. There we go. And then we break that one. Okay, perfect. Now, I did cobble for this because you'd be like, oh, can't you just place it in there? No, you can't place it in stairs to get a source block unless you have ground underneath it, and I'm not going to bother with that. So we're just going to go here, 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 here. Okay. There we go. Line 2. Line 3. So 1, 2, 3, line 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7. And 8. Fuck my scaffolding back up. Okay, so now it should be going faster? Question mark? We've got 3. And the stems should all be hydrated. They're taking a little bit to show that they're hydrated, but they should be hydrated. Like, you can see they're getting hydrated elsewhere where they weren't before. It's just taking forever to decide that this one closest to us is hydrated. I think is the issue, right? Questioning it a little bit. One sec. Sorry, Fox sent me a Tumblr post that I just on Discord. The number of times it's been sent to me. It's a Katamari one. Why are you not hydrating? Here's what I don't get. Why are you not hydrating? Like, you're hydrated. Your moisture levels reading is 0, though. Why? There's water there. We can see the water there. There is water in that block. For those who don't know, there is a mod called Aquifer that allows tiles to hydrate from below. The fact that this one is hydrated is proof enough of that these all should be hydrated. It's just not hydrating over because Minecraft is Minecraft. All of those are hydrated. We're good there. But for some reason, this one doesn't want to. This one's just angry, and I don't know why. Also, to answer the light level question, that block light level is... Do we have lights on this? I don't think I have the light levels on for that, but that is working. But it's not working? Like, I don't know. It's not, like, I don't know why it's not changing. What's funny is this one grew at some point, because you can see the stem is bent over. It already decided. There it goes, finally. So all of that is hydrated. This is all hydrated soil now. There's no reason none of that would grow as quickly as it possibly can, because the light levels are fine. Like I said, they've got torches literally next to them. So light level 14, the worst one is light level 12, I think. But, like, both of these have grown, you can tell, because that's not tilled anymore. And I think these have actually grown because they're not tilled. Like, I feel like I'm losing something somewhere in the chain of all this. Like, we've got too many eggs. Like, look at that. We've got way too many eggs. 16 over there. And over 16 there. I need to get rid of more of these. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we only killed one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. I'm gonna do 5. Because the thing is, not only is this here, there's also... Like, I think an important bit to note here. There is also the crafter. Sorry, this crafter. That has 16 in it. And that one that has 16. And this one should have fired. Why didn't you fire? I'm going to take one of you out. Gonna go over here. Though I guess ideally it'll probably end up with 2 of each, right? Because of the rate at which it's firing. Because it's being triggered by a thing being in the breaker. Or specifically by the breaker. So if I go, I didn't do it fast enough. Wait. Did that not fire? Or do you only go off when it... No, it's firing. Okay. Hey, my cobble back. Okay, so it is firing. It may need 2 of each because of the way that they store inside the crafter before firing. Right, because it would need the rate of something coming in to the rate at which it could use it. It's firing fast. No, because now where's my pumpkin? So there's a pumpkin there. Or did it craft it? Yeah, okay, I've got 5 now. Pumpkin and egg in that one. Go over here. Pumpkin and egg. Pumpkin. Okay, it's working now. It is working now. It was just a bit slower than I would have liked before. Okay. Let us go back to the storage room. Drop off all these eggs that I do not need. Let's go see Lee's super efficient farm. Hey, Tyga. Nyom. Hello.
Hello.
It worked. Wow, you can still hear the beams. Why can I hear the beams up here?
That's what I said. That's why they're so loud. I've got them at like 20% and I can still hear them.
They're shooting fish?
They're shooting squids.
And I guess now that it's just you and me on, this is now even faster over here.
Oh, yeah. This is... It's ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah, no, this works. I think you need to add a glass safety rail on your floor down there, though, so you don't get lasered while collecting.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
But the beams going the whole width of the thing are great to see occasionally.
Yeah, because for whatever reason the squid don't render in.
Mm-hmm.
But they do. So you could just see them lasering.
I just like when the laser lines up with the campfires and goes all the way across.
Yeah. But yeah, they don't target fish. For whatever reason, they target squid.
And the problem is that it's like 5 of them targeting a single squid at once.
Mm-hmm. So I have probably over a double chest of ink at this point.
Nice. You can cause so much blindness with your warps. It's just funny comparatively, because like I've got like my blindness. I'm just like, I need 2. Just do a quick fade in with 2. And it's like, no. You could put you could put 5 minutes on a warp stone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm blind.
I did remove the blaze powder because I didn't want to continuously get set on fire.
Oh, did I forget to take it out?
Oh yeah.
Oops, my bad.
It's fine. It's mine now.
Yeah, no, I've got unlimited blazes. It's all good.
Yeah.
I want to see what it's dropped. Woo. I was not gliding when I did that.
Oh, jeez.
God, all the ink just flying up, too.
Yeah, I know.
Holy. Wait, what?
Yeah, that whole wedge is full.
Up to there.
This
wow.
one, yeah.
And some raw cod. Immediately getting lasered.
There.
But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, with the raw cod, you could auto cook it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what the best way to auto cook it would be. I think the funniest way to do it, actually, and it's completely pointless, but the rate at which it happens would be funny. You could use the whole dripstone lava generator and just do lava buckets and have it cycle the bucket back in, so you don't even need a tree farm.
Yeah. I thought about that, too. Especially because I could just use it with these lava sources.
Yeah, you could just attach the dripstone underneath that and then be grabbing it right there already. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is absurd how fast that was, though.
Yeah.
I like the ink sacks just all scattered in this one.
Yeah, well, it's because I've got 2,
Yeah. No, I can't believe this is going as fast as it is.
Yeah.
For those who are unaware, it's only been running for about 3.5 hours.
Yeah. It's really not been that long since I got it all squared away.
And that was with other people on the server for most of it.
Yeah. And me not being here 100%. I mean, I did go back to my base a couple times. Which unloads, so it despawns everything here.
Yeah, no, this is a lot easier than having to clear out the water.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I wouldn't even be close to being done if I decided to do the entire thing.
I'm just staring at the raw cod.
Yeah, I didn't want a full double chest of it.
Yeah. I'm just wondering about cooking it, because yeah, if you did lava, then it would do the full thing, and it would only do it when it's backed up a bit.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need the full, like, obviously you could also just use a tree pot and have it take all of the drops from everything that isn't leaves or saplings. I don't think you can use. There was something that drops from birch that you can't use. I think it was leaves. They don't burn very well. Or
they don't. Yeah, leaves don't burn as a fuel source. You can cook leaves and turn them into the leaf litter. That burns.
Yes. Hey, cabbage. So yeah, well, I get, yeah. So you would just either filter it back up to the top, where it would have to cook itself, where it would have to be cooked, and I don't think that would be worth it. But if you, yeah, just basically use a dropper vader or put it into the line for the dropper vader, so the leaves get destroyed. And probably, honestly, just do it for like the birch saplings and all that, so you're just doing logs. But
yeah.
Yeah, you could have that all coming down.
Maybe. For now.
Or, I do think it would be funniest to use lava and dripstone, though. Just unlimited lava occasionally. It's like, alright, we're going to smelt the stacks that have all built up. Get 2 stacks, and then...
just let them go, yeah.
Because you don't... Because, like, it would build up, and the rate at which it would go would probably have enough of the... It would have more than enough of the fish, and then it would just collect a couple more, and then cook them again, and collect a couple more, cook them again.
Yeah.
Don't you look at me like that before you die.
There it goes.
Look at me with that big ol' eye. Don't you look at me with them big ol' eyes.
Yes, yeah. I love that it doubles as a ink farm too.
Yeah, not having to harvest ink is always a plus.
I'm like, oh, I don't have to make a ink farm or another kind of black dye farm to get dark prismarine. The farm makes it for me anyway. Yeah, it's
which I guess is part of the reason too, because can't the Guardians drop the black dye like themselves occasionally?
No, not as far as I'm aware. They can drop fish.
I thought they dropped the dye too occasionally, but I mean, fair.
I don't think I've ever seen them actually drop the dye. I've only ever seen it drop from the squids that they kill.
Let me see. Guardian drops Minecraft. Do. I don't want the fandom wiki.
Yeah.
Minecraft wiki. Drops. Prismarine crystals, raw cod, cooked cod, raw salmon, cooked salmon, pufferfish, tropical fish.
Yep.
And
Just
it
funny,
will not drop pufferfish or It will not drop pufferfish or tropical fish without players' involvement.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen... Maybe that's where I got one salmon from.
Yeah, it looks like it... Well, okay. It looks like... Oh, no, I'm misreading this. It will, but it is tropical fish at a 0.05% drop chance for tropical fish. It is a 0.33 for pufferfish.
Yeah.
But the default numbers...
for salmon.
The numbers, it says that that's the default chance, but the number of the roll is 0. So I feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Wait.
0 to 1.
Wait.
That's how much it can drop.
See, only when not on fire and not killed with a weapon with fire aspect will it drop tropical fish or pufferfish. And then only when killed by a player or tamed wolf. So yeah, it has to be with a player for tropical fish.
Okay.
The only thing you will get with this one is raw cod. Raw
Yes.
cod, prismarine, and prismarine shards is all that you're getting from this. If you have a
Yeah.
wolf involved or a player, then it'll start dropping the other things like the salmon and the pufferfish and tropical fish. So that is what that was. Which makes sense. I'm having a weird lighting thing going on with your chest over here. I think it's the light from the lantern just catching these slightly. But it's got a weird little grid lighting going on.
Yeah. It's also got some of the lava lighting too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
It
funny
reset
that
as
I
soon as
got
I lit it up a
there.
little bit. It went away. Like as soon as I lit it up
Yeah.
with a handheld light, it fixed it.
It's funny
So
that
I think it was
didn't
just a
have
bug.
Two torches. I didn't have two torches, so I've got a torch over there and a lantern here.
Well, see, they're both torches. This one's just British.
So it's a flashlight.
Yeah. In Minecraft it is.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I just cannot believe, I can't believe it's working this well.
Yeah. You know, we should have expected it because we've seen it work on...
Yeah, you should, I would say you probably need a crafting table down here because of the amount of stuff. Like, you're gonna need to add, like, things to make it more accessible for, like, actually crafting it down into blocks so you don't have to take the shards everywhere or whatever.
Okay.
Gasp, you had one on you.
I did.
It was a spawnable spot.
Yeah.
Oh, let me double check. It should be a spawnable spot. Yeah. But that way you can craft the blocks and all that easily. And
Yeah. Figure put it centered so that it's accessible from either one
equidistant.
for now.
Yeah. Make it equidistant so you can switch to whatever one you need.
Let's see.
But yeah, no, this is... It's still funny just looking around like, oh, there's an ocean monument, there's an ocean monument. Like, why are there so many?
Yeah, I know.
And there's
it's
the other
pretty
one.
ridiculous.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oop.
Forgot
Didn't mean
how
to stand on that.
expensive.
I sit on the teleporter.
No.
I was looking around, but yeah. 1,
And then
2,
you just walked onto it.
3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 5. There are 5 ocean monuments that I can see from here.
Yeah, I know. It's
Hey,
it's
Midgelings.
insanity.
Yeah, because there's that one, that one, that one, the one we're above, and that one. And then there's one directly on the other side of your island.
Yep, that's the other one that I...
And then I
That
believe
was
there's
the first
another one
one I
about
took on.
that way.
Yeah, there's another one, like, kind of kitty corner that way.
Oh, you say kitty corner.
Yes.
Sorry, it's a linguistics thing. I'm always curious which one people use.
It's just what I've
heard
grew
kitty,
up with.
catty, kitty, and caddy with D's, and I use caddy.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just always
Kitty.
interesting to see which one people use.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. Ugh.
I love this block way too much.
It's really funny to look at this on the map because the campfires don't seem to show up as anything but a white block. The soul campfires.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep, they really do. It looks like there's 2 strips of white concrete.
No, we were completely wrong about the location. So there's one directly across the island from where we're at right now, and then there's one further,
Yep.
slightly down.
Oh,
Very
yep,
slightly,
yep.
but
I
they're
thought-
almost in line with our view right now.
Yeah, I thought that the
There is one really far, but that changes to the lukewarm ocean by the time you get to the next one.
Yeah, I guess I thought that shallow spot was one, but no, it is the lukewarm ocean.
It is funny to see that there are 3 in the lukewarm ocean again.
Yeah, they're just everywhere.
It's nice. You can try different farm types. Or if somebody wants to base in one.
Yep.
Now you still got to go get the sponge out of this one.
Oh yeah, I still got to go back in and get that.
At least a lot of them that'll spawn up on the top won't bother you.
Yeah. Oh goodness, I'm tired.
And you've got the materials now that if you want to do a conduit to make it safer for you, you could.
Yes. I just need to get the rest of the Nautilus shells. There's an easy way to do that, but I won't.
Wandering traders.
If they happen to have to trade. There's a faster way.
Yeah. Which is murdering your friends.
Yeah. But I would feel terrible because I think they are adorable.
They are a very interesting creature.
Yes.
It's nice to have some new weird life in Minecraft.
Yeah. Things that aren't just
What happened?
another cow.
Yeah.
As much as I like the different cows and stuff, it's just like, do we need 6 different kinds of cows?
Mm-hmm. I had to figure out what happened. I'm like, why was there a drop-off suddenly in my views? Like, it halved. For anybody curious, my views just halved. I'm like, what happened? Scar went live.
Ah.
Which does mean it is a good time for me to wrap up. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you, Lee, for showing this off as well. I'm going to mute the mic for a minute. But y'all have been absolutely lovely and amazing, and I'm really happy you came out and spent some time with me. I am going to probably be doing some stuff lurking. Later, I will be doing a stream that will be rated, that will be M-rated, so be aware of that. So you may not be able to tune in as easily as you would otherwise. But it is a sponsored stream. We are going to be playing Cairn tonight. I've been looking forward to it for a while. Oh yeah, the very specific group that's gonna explain why everything went away. But I appreciate y'all. We got an infinite pie farm that'll hopefully keep working. I'm gonna send you away today to let's go bug Raxon. Let's go bug Raxon today. Raxon is absolutely wonderful and amazing, and I'm sure he will be happy to have you. So I'm going to send you over there. So if you will all be super kind and go check out Raxon for me if you've never been there. But he is a great person, and I'm sure he will be very pleased that you have decided to come by. Go be lovely. Go be awesome. I appreciate you a ton. I will catch you all later tonight. I'm also going to get some food. I might do delivery because I really don't feel like making anything. We'll find out. But I love and appreciate you. I hope you have a good one. See ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
感じるコスモを感じるわ